I was scrolling on Instagram, as you do, and I stumbled upon an ad. The ad showcasing a character named Mona Magistus, and I was immediately captivated by the big hat. I then went to download the game named Genshin Impact. However, I didn't actually start playing the game till the day after, not knowing that this one incident would lead to an addiction. On this day, two major events occurred in my life. One, I fell in love with Kaching. Two, I fell in love with the game. I fell in love with the game so much that I instantly started recording gameplay with the idea that I would make content for the game. But if you couldn't tell, this is about 4 years late, so I have to admit that I am secretly the procrastination king. Getting back to the game, it looked and felt amazing. I enjoyed the puzzles, the scenery, the music, and the gameplay. Starting off with my first 5-star, which was Chi-Chi. Not the two I wanted, but also I didn't really have a problem with it. I knew I could get the others eventually. I just didn't know how long it would take. With this being the first gacha game I truly got into, I didn't really understand the mechanics of the gambling at first. I pulled on Venti's banner a little bit, but I did a lot more pulls on standard. And this is where my stupidity comes in. I didn't actually pull unlimited banner a majority of the time. I would pull whichever banner I was closest on. For example, if I had a limited wish, but I had 3 standard wishes, I would put all my primos to standard because it was cheaper and I was closer. While I did Venti's trial and I thought he was overpowered, I didn't actually get him. Next half comes around and Klee's banner, Klee actually becoming my first limited 5-star I obtained, also solidifying my team comp for the foreseeable future, which is Geo Traveler, Fish, Chi-Chi, and Klee. Now, as I said before about my wishing habits, I didn't actually get another limited character for a while, which is completely my fault, but also I thought I had a higher chance of getting Kaching on standard than limited, so yeah. While there are a few characters I wanted, like Child and Albedo, I never end up getting them. As time goes on, I end up getting Aquila, and around New Year's, I end up getting Jean and Lost Prayer, both on standard banner. Gaudi's banner is around the time that I started actually understanding the wishing system, so my dumb habits started to die off. I did 2 pools, however, I ended up losing 50-50 to C1 Chi-Chi. Continuing on to Zhao's banner, I did lose, though I did end up saving for the future. I also believe it was around this time that I purchased Vulcan and the Battle Pass for the first time. So, Kitching's banner rolls up, and I end up doing a 110 pool, though I stopped myself even though I really wanted her, but knowing she was on standard banner, I knew it was going to be a waste. So, I end up saving the rest of my wishes for the next banner, which is Hu Tao. As you can see, it took around 40 wishes in the end, and I end up realizing how unlucky I was. It took me like until Hard Pity and to get my second 5-star. Damn. Hu Tao kind of ends up stealing my Traveler's spot in my team, which was something I didn't plan on doing. I'm kind of weird with RPGs and stuff. I usually keep my starter on my team until the very end, and I planned on doing the same in Genshin, though I ended up coming up with a plan that if I'm doing an important story quest or something, I would use the Traveler, but otherwise I just play with whoever. Next up is Venti's rerun banner. A brilliance. Next is Child's rerun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I did any pools or not, so I'm gonna assume no because I have no evidence of doing so. Next banner, Zhongli. Brilliance times 2. I end up doing 2 things that I'm kind of against nowadays. First off, being single pools. I don't really do that anymore. I usually just save till 10. And second is going for cons. Obviously, I'm not against going for cons for characters, but like usually I just think it's a waste because it'd be better to just get a new character rather than a constellation. Yeah. I don't actually like Claymores, so Eula's banner comes around and it goes past. Klee's rerun is an easy skip since I already have her, and then comes Kazuo. I end up skipping Kazuo not because he was bad or anything. I was just more interested in the two characters that were leaked at the time. And there is something I would like to say that is very important about Kazuo. Though I will not say it just yet, and I'll wait till I eventually acquire the lad. Finishing off 1.0, my luck seemed to turn around near the end. While that can be said to be from me actually understanding the game, or because I spent money on the game and they gave me some pity, we will never know. We'll never know. See you later in the Nuzuma.